Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Part 5. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see, I think we now have to go do some Jedi stuff. Let's glance at Meditation Grove to the southeast of the dark taint that has been infesting it. The exact nature of the cause of the taint has not been made clear. Right. Easy enough. Basic training room. Out courtyard.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will... There are caves on Dantooine that hold those rare crystals. But be warned, apprentice, they are dangerous. You should not meddle in things beyond you. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice.
Ajuda, wonga kun bis Mujashak pak.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant.
The council has decreed you may come and go.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you
How's it
call
going,
it that.
man?
We were stuffed
Doing
inside
alright?
a packing
Are you able
crate
to
in
hear
the
me?
Starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals.
Sweet.
Well, maybe my brother was. See,
Yeah, just let me know if everything sounds good.
Griff sounded worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. Showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Hey, you don't know what it's like. You need those skills here in the lower city. Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
The audio is do you mean like my audio or the game audio?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay.
Sounding kind of choppy, said. Let's see. Maybe turning it down some might help. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how to fix that. Uh, Maybe it might be. Because on my end, I mean, obviously I'm the one
Are
streaming.
you a Jedi?
Sounds good on my end.
How
so
long
I'm
can you
not really sure
people
how to fix
continue
that.
to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Doro's allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge from my daughter. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Time to go deal with some Mandalorians. I'm here on this one too. Might as well, I guess. I mean, you can go down there in this game. That's right. Wait, how's everything been going for you, though, man?
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is the personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As a last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Is everything alright for you, man? That sounds pretty bad for what happened to you. Well, I'm glad, yeah, fucking coffee. I'm glad that you're not in any pain. Because words are hard, apparently. Oh, what's up, Skull? You think I'm good? The only thing that you seem to really have that's good might be that Cass's fits battle armor. Stupid cat sounds. Come on. Yeah, no problem, man. saved, and you're just gonna next time you get yes, sure. Information. What feats I want to give her.
Ready? Sure.
Yeah, you tap them. Oh, thanks for that. If I'm understanding you correctly. All right. What's gonna happen right here? What's gonna happen since I come here early? Oh, well. All right. It's not gonna let me go there early, apparently. All right. Now let's check the map. Let's go ahead and head this way. Tall he grows. Okay. Going over this way, apparently. Of course, I'm used to that. There we go.
You asked for this.
She's starting to. It's like a bitches over here. Oh yeah, I got a level up. Skills. me a while to remember my way around because it's been years since I've played this. Give me a save. Right then. Welcome back, Skull. Yeah, as much as I do love this game, I hope that the remake for this game doesn't say and I think that's nope. Okay. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. So I'm just gonna keep exploring for now. Trying to get a little bit more experience. Awesome. I can get this one. I think. Clever. Oh, jeez. It's like where am I going? This is the complete Peacefully, sorry guys. That came out of nowhere. You have encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as he had been led to believe. Perhaps he have not yet met their most powerful members. So where's that Mandalorian data pad at? There it is. Jorok went missing in Sector P. Then Risa saw someone moving south of there. Take up a couple of troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminates. Alright, and then that's the path south. It would be nice if I could have some sort of transportation, like a horse or something, like some sort of mount or a vehicle or something. Let's see how close am I to get another level up. Oh, I'm still pretty far off. Alrighty. Let's go. I think I found the NPC first.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid. That was not that bad, compared to what I had to endure back at my owner's. That would be one way of putting it. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. You don't want to know. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me? But why? You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Okay, give me Crystal Cave. Here we go. Nice. I'll sign you for this. Alright then. Now that I more or less looted this place. Alright then, let's return to Evan Hawk. And let's upgrade my lightsaber a little bit. I got 10 crystal, 10 red crystals, yellow crystal, blue crystal, green. Let's see. 25% chance for 6 seconds. Done. Oh jeez. Okay. What the hell's going on with the lightsaber?
Yeah, what do you want? From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. You have anything else you want to ask? You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candaris, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. and we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Alright then. Alright, let's bring Carth to
Tabistyo bong konki pangpa, chingpala chiska muli. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi.
He's got a bunch of droid stuff.
Achuta, wonga kunbis dolpi. Runda di hodong catch. Jedabadawana muchashak pak. Catch. Achuta. Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong na muchashak pak.
Yeah, I did end up taking a fair bit of damage there in that fight. That's Mandalorians for you. Sandro estate. Probably can't do anything with them just yet. Yeah, probably can't do anything with these guys just yet. So let's slowly start making our way back to the grove. So with that. Carth? Where you at, Carth?
Yeah?
Why the hell are you way over there, Carth? Let's go. NPC wandering Carth.
Ready? What?
Right, so on this side. That goes to the Tally grounds.
Achuta. Wonga kun bi. Wonga di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana mujashak pakat. Kieno no nama paule rachikun. Ta kunjus takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Ole shaponka bola wana chikne. Wamule slimo podadana nanga kubis. Mule rabes. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong batukashmak talea. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mule rabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podonar. Rundi hotong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun.
Yeah, I don't feel like really dealing with this, so I think I might just use it.
Wanakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun itahodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun itahodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching Mujashak bakant.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, I don't really feel like spending 30 minutes of playing Guess Who. So I'm just Google this real quick.
Akup. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Alright.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one most private information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Emperor and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Korriban, Richard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here.
Right.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps... I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Richard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Is there any other information? Very well. I will...
dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunote.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi.
Kachi kun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachi kun. Slimo podon takung justach miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank waleo gan. Runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching kachi kun ida hodonga. Runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Takung justach miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandonan muchashat pakhat. Ki. Takung justach miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
So, what do you want? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot. Pow! Now, I don't have nothing to do... So, what do you... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baloo came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information? These planes are rife with... There have been over small farms and home... Is there any other... My preliminary analysis... Is there any other information? Very well. I will...
Hakuku. Runda dijo tonga kun honkabi.
Tong haitwam jiji.
Kachi takung justach. Runda dijo tonga. Kachi. Runda dijo tonga.
Takung justach miki grabel mogo. Kachichu itap. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabu. Tong haitwam muchashat.
Runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez.
Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabu takung justach miki grabel mogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolba bank wale oganda. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Tong
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolbabank. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulerachi. Muchushat pakant.
So, what do you want? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know? You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. So, what do you want? You Jedi are so predictable. Can't you see that it must... I don't know why this... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. Of course, of course.
Is there any other... The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not. I was just out running, trying to clear. Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right. So, what do you... Right.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Takum just miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera. Muchashak pakat. Akupa. Akupa. Takum just miki grab.
Is there any other... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous Carth hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
So, what do you... That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Akupach. Akupacheko. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun be. Takum just miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot see... I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authority. Is there any other info... Very well.
How can I be of further... That blaster was stolen from my... I hardly have enough money to afford a single... Even an Irias can take a man... I would most appreciate it if I... How can I be of further... Of course, of course.
Akup. Akup. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamul. Muchashak pakat.
Is there any other information? I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Emperor just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than... Is there any other... Very well. I will be here.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Tong abo sha umnino wanga kundis runda di hotonga kun hank.
One second, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I get this crap right.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez tong abo sha umnino. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo poda. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yiking kun runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gondona chuchut. God damn you.
Damn both of you.
Ta kunjus tahmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chu. Kachikun ita hodon. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpe.
Alright, now that bull crap is over with, finally. That took freaking forever. But yeah, I'm just glad that crap is finally over with. And now let's see where am I? I'm here. So this way. North Cathal. What do you know? Nice. Level up. Skills. Oh, I get another. Let's go with. Alright, so I should be getting pretty close. What time is it?
I will be your doom!
Oh yes, the very overdramatic person.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her.
So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Alright, well that was easy enough, I guess. What is this? Sandali people. Metallic. Metallic.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
like, yeah, please, anything. Take anything but my life. Even my wife and kids, who I'm supposed to love. Some husband slash father he is. The hell is this damn hound going?
Hi.
Aren't you just a sweet little droid? Yes, you are. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him. It's just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna take your vehicle? Okay.
Uchu Penki, Tangi Twamaji, human Baba Hassan Shan.
Alright then. Um, yeah, skills. I was able to get situated, and they both ended up getting arrested. One for the charge of actual murder, and the other one was, I think they, I think the other guy got two charges. So it was like attempted murder and the conspiracy to commit murder or something like that.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. KOTOR's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. KOTOR wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, KOTOR had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide, you, back to the light. When I left, KOTOR knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Now time to go report to the Jedi Council.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
Master Zar.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Finally got the Jedi robes too.
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well. Revan was always the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, We had hoped the Sith threat was ended, but Malak quickly assumed Revan's role and embraced the dark side as fully as his master ever had. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic, hate and vengeance drawing him ever further down the dark path, fueling his powers until they have surpassed those of his old master. Only you and Bastila, together, can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going ahead and call it here. I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point. And thanks for joining me tonight on this adventure into Star Wars. And I will see y'all on the next episode of Izlandi Play Star Wars Knights of the Republic. And don't be shy. Come and say hi. And come and check us out in our Discord. I'll see y'all later.